Good morning, I'm Faye Thompson. This morning we're going to do a recipe that I tried to copy a recipe that my mother used to make. She didn't leave us any recipes, and I kept thinking about what it tastes like. And it's called a biscuit pudding. It's a lot like a bread pudding, except then they did not have the breads that we have now. They only had leftover biscuits to make it with. So we're going to try that recipe this morning, and I've not had this very long because I've been working on it to see if I could get the right taste, and I think it's pretty good, so we're going to try this. Start off with 6 eggs. You know, my mother-in-law used to make something like this too. They made something too that was called butter rolls, and I never have found a recipe for that I like. I did try one or two that I'd found, but I didn't like. They didn't taste like my mother's and my mother-in-law's. We're going to beat our eggs a little. Now we're going to add 4 cups of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 stick of butter, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of sugar. We sprayed our casserole, and we're ready to mix this mixture. We're going to pour it in the casserole. I hope some of you remember your mother making all kind of desserts with their leftover biscuits. They had something they call a butter roll, and I'd sure like to learn to make that. But this is a biscuit pudding. I'm going to cut these biscuits in 2. My mother and my mother-in-law had a recipe almost like this. Like I said, I do not have the recipe, but I've been trying to find a copy of it. I can remember the taste of it. I've split 8 biscuits open, and I put them in here and kind of dunked them down in there. This is what my mother and my mother-in-law used to do when they made this dessert. And now it's ready to go in the oven. We're going to bake it in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour. Now we're going to mix up the sauce that we pour over the biscuit pudding. We're going to start off with our egg, I guess, first. We're going to have to cook this on the stove a little bit. A stick of butter, a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. What we're going to do after we cooked our bread pudding, this is the sauce you pour over it. All we have to do is just stir it until it thickens a little, and that'll be all finished then. It looks good. Now, I think this is ready. You really have to watch this or it'll stick. And we sure don't want it to do that because it would ruin your whole recipe. Okay, I think that's ready. We'll pour that over our biscuit pudding. Our bread pudding is finished now, and I put the sauce on the top of it. And I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope to see you on another video. And I thank you so very much for watching our videos.